So into the arena is the boxer from Turkey. Hatice AKBAS, the 23-year-old from Ankara, Olympic silver medalist from the games in the French capital last year. Her opponent is Natnicha CHONGPRONKLANG, 21 years of age, the tournament #7 seed, comes to the boxing ring as the reigning Asian continental champion, having won 3 contests out of 3 at the event in Chiang Mai in her homeland last year. Well, Hatice AKBAS seeking to make it through to yet another global final in this, her second appearance at an IBA World Senior Championships. She's seeking to emulate what she accomplished in the edition in her homeland in Istanbul in 2022, when she took World Championship gold, winning 5 contests out of 5. One of the very best boxers in the world when she's on song. So Ms. Samlali of Morocco with the final instructions. As a mascot, shadow boxing and throwing shapes up in the stands here at the Chayad Arena. So we're underway then. This is semi-final action from the women's 54kg bantamweight division. A woman wearing red, operating out of the southpaw stance, who has landed with a rapier-like 1-2, is Hatice AKBAS, 2022 IBA world champion at 54 kilograms. Here she is at the in the same weight, seeking a return to the gold medal bout. And it was at 54kg bantam she came away with a silver medal finish from the Olympic Games last year. Her opponent in what is currently an all-southpaw affair is Thailand's Natnicha CHONGPRONKLANG, 21 years of age, the tournament #7 seed, and part of a 4-strong Thailand boxing team. Turkey, one of the 6 nations here to have a boxer in all of the 12 weights being contested. So a minute and change gone in this opening round, and it's AKBAS who is controlling the proceedings here in this opening round so far. CHONGPRONKLANG perhaps guilty of waiting just a little bit too long. Patience is a virtue. There she scores with a wonderful right jab, brings a left cross into play. Remember, there is a disparity in international experience. CHONGPRONKLANG in her second appearance at in a world championship stage, but as recently as 2022, the 21-year-old was competing on the world youth stage in the edition in Spain. But again, look at the manner in which AKBAS breaks the standoffs with that piercing lead right hand. It's a jab, it's a hook. She's shown good variety with that lead right fist. Oh, but as she went in search of a right hand left cross, she was picked off by 2 straight punches that were more direct than the arcing shots she was throwing in her attempted 2-shot salvo. Wonderful counter-punching from CHONGPRONKLANG. Exchange of straight punches once again as CHONGPRONKLANG just mirroring the low-held guard being proffered by AKBAS. But again, it's AKBAS who seems to be boxing on her own terms here. The low-held hands making the chin appear as something of an open target, but the boxers hope it will be a mirage. It was certainly caught then by CHONGPRONKLANG during that exchange. CHONGPRONKLANG with a scoring right jab inside the 10-second clapper. Respectful touch of gloves at the sound of the bell to conclude that opening round. I happen to think that AKBAS has done enough to take the first 3 minutes, but the more we got into the round, CHONGPRONKLANG just showed signs of what she can do. I just think she needs to do it earlier, more consistently, because overall AKBAS appeared the more comfortable boxer and was just doing things on her own terms and at her desired tempo. At least that's how I saw it. What say the judges? All 5 of them scoring in favor of AKBAS. A clean sweep of the cards for the 2022 IBA World Champion. So we move into the second round. Cries of Turkiye, Turkiye ringing around the Shayad Arena here. And in a similar mode to her compatriot Busenaz Kakaroglu, Hatice AKBAS just embellishing what she feels are successful attacks with loud exhalations. I think that's more than exhaling on a shot, as all boxers are taught to, just to keep that flow and relaxation so you're not fighting and loading up on the shots. But when she lands with what she feels is a success, as CHONGPRONKLANG lands with a scoring right jab, good head movement from AKBAS, but every success that AKBAS feels she enjoys is punctuated by an ooh, ooh, just as she did there with that lead right hand. While keeping the attack going by moving her feet with her was CHONGPRONKLANG, but she couldn't really make AKBAS pay despite pinning her to the ropes momentarily. And again, just think CHONGPRONKLANG, she's not quite following her opponent around the ring, but it's not far from it. Made to miss with a counter left hand, then picked off without reply again, CHONGPRONKLANG. And now she is following her opponent around the ring. She's got to cut the opponent off. If AKBAS moves right, cut her off left. She moves left, cut her off right, but right now she's just following the 2024 Olympic silver medalist around the boxing ring. And that will not aid her cause of trying to overturn a 10-9 unanimous verdict that she conceded in the first 3 minutes. There's a good corkscrew right hand from CHONGPRONKLANG. Again, she shapes up very nicely indeed. But she's just got to enjoy or create more consistent success. Trying to play counterpuncher, but hasn't found a range with enough consistency or regularity for my money. With 40 seconds remaining in this second round. Neither boxer working on the inside, waiting for the referee to separate them verbally. As AKBAS coming forward, there's a nice counter right jab again from CHONGPRONKLANG. So you can see her desired MO, modus operandi, is to let AKBAS lead off and then seek to counter with her quick-fisted attacks. But AKBAS, there you see it once again. Similar to the first round, this, in that CHONGPRONKLANG has gotten better the deeper we have gone into the round, but by the time she begins to find her timing with her counter-punching style, well, the insurance built up by AKBAS is insurmountable when compared to the brief amount of success that CHONGPRONKLANG enjoys. At least that's how I saw it. I don't think she did enough early enough in that second round. But there you see some wonderful pot shot successes and then counter-punching effectively from both flanks. Let's see how the judges score. Well, the judges do like the counter-punching work of CHONGPRONKLANG, and AKBAS perhaps guilty of taking her foot on the gas. I thought CHONGPRONKLANG left it too late, making it a classic case of too little too late. But 4 of the 5 judges preferring her work, meaning that we have got a really interesting set of scorecards, because 4 of them are tied at 19 points apiece with 3 minutes remaining, and the momentum is in favor of the boxer in blue. So we move into the third and final round of an intriguing 54-kilogram bantamweight semi-final. Hatice AKBAS, the 2022 IBA world champion and 2024 Olympic silver medalist, boxed beautifully in the opening round to take it unanimously. And in that first round, Natnicha CHONGPRONKLANG of Thailand showed flashes of her counter-punching qualities, particularly in the closing stages. There she leads off with a scoring right jab once again. That's a wonderful reversed 1-2, left hand then right hook from AKBAS. In the second round, it was similar for my money, and I thought CHONGPRONKLANG left her counter-punching cameo too late once again. But 4 of the 5 judges scored the second round in her favor, giving us really interesting scorecards, where 4 of them for judges 2 through 5 are deadlocked at 19 points apiece. So AKBAS getting onto the front foot. Nice movement on the ropes from CHONGPRONKLANG. Approaching the halfway stage of this third and final round. There's a left hand that wasn't too far away from AKBAS, but having the final word is CHONGPRONKLANG with a terrific 2-shot combination. And look at the concentration on the faces of the boxers here now, knowing that every mistake is likely to be punished. And in a contest such as this, as CHONGPRONKLANG going for the southpaw left in the face of the lead right hook, as CHONGPRONKLANG backhand success once again, reaching for a right jab. Beautiful right uppercut on the inside from CHONGPRONKLANG, and then going down to the body for a fusillade of punches without reply. AKBAS dancing on the edge of range, tries to step in, but CHONGPRONKLANG spinning off the line by moving around the target to remain in range, lands another clumping left hand. CHONGPRONKLANG, who is cutting a confident air up in the boxing ring with 50 seconds remaining in the final round. Left cross is a scoring shot from CHONGPRONKLANG. And AKBAS just operating from the edge of range, looking for the right hand over the top. But CHONGPRONKLANG really asserting herself as she lands with a cracking overhand southpaw left. Right jab flicks the face of AKBAS from CHONGPRONKLANG, then comes back with a reverse 1-2, left cross, right jab. And this is a wonderful performance from the tournament number 7 seed from Thailand. Conceded the first round unanimously, timed her counter-punching charge to perfection in the second, and here in the third, for what it's worth, I happen to think she's got the better of it. What a contest, and what a performance by Natnicha CHONGPRONKLANG. She feels she's done enough, and I'm inclined to share her perspective. And body language often so instructive in sport in general and boxing in particular, and it was a rather subdued walk back to the red corner by Hatice AKBAS, because CHONGPRONKLANG really produced a terrific display in the final round. Now remember, 4 scorecards were tied at 19 points apiece. 10-9 or 2018 after 2 10-9 rounds was what was on the scorecard of judge number 1 for AKBAS. How has this final round been scored? I think CHONGPRONKLANG boxed very well indeed, but what say the judges? And it's a split decision verdict in favor of Hatice AKBAS, a 4-1 split in that overall analysis, which means that she has taken the final round 4-1, which I think renders Natnicha CHONGPRONKLANG very unlucky indeed. Perhaps 29-28 on 4 of the scorecards is a fair reflection of what transpired, but for CHONGPRONKLANG only to take the final round for one of the 5 judges, well, I think she's quite unlucky there. It was a terrifically skillful affair, and Natnicha CHONGPRONKLANG's counter-punching in the final round I thought was enough to get her the verdict, but the 5 scoring judges see it otherwise. And so the 2022 IBA World Champion returns to the final A second IBA Senior World Championship appearance results in another run to the gold medal bout. The 2024 Olympic silver medalist Hatice AKBAS remains in contention for another World Championship gold here in Nice. Fantastic performance by the tournament number 7 seed Natnicha CHONGPRONKLANG, but she'll